One last clip we have of Mike Johnson is interesting. He claims he has no financial interest whatsoever in that accountability app. What was it? The Covenant app?
Yeah.
The Covenant, and people should read into, like, they have a covenant marriage. They can't get divorced. He and his wife.
I also like the idea, too, of the fact, go on, Sam, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Well, the point being is that their covenant is, strict religious fundamentalism in which he oversees everyone. Now, right. It's possible he has no interest in that, and that's just an app that he promotes, that they don't give him any money, that he doesn't own a share of it. And we could easily know by looking at his financial disclosures, because every member of Congress must make such disclosures. Like, it would say, like, I own this much in that, or I own that much in this, or I have this much money in that bank account, or I have that much money in that bank account. Here is more from that Fox News Sunday where they ask him, like, about the fact that you have no bank accounts or assets listed on your disclosures.
But I have to ask you this, because there's been so much made about it. Vanity Fair says this: what's up with Mike Johnson's very shady seeming financial disclosures? They say you've never reported a bank account or an asset on a financial disclosure form going back to 2016. Can you clear that up for us?
Yes, look, I'm a man of modest means, okay? I was a lawyer, but I did constitutional law, and most of my career I spent in the nonprofit sector. We have 4 kids, 5 now, that are very active, and I have kids in graduate school, law school, undergraduate. We have a lot of expenses, but I can relate to everybody else. My father was a firefighter, right? I didn't grow up with great means, but I think that helps us to be a better leader, because we can relate to every hardworking American family. That's who we are, and I think it governs and helps govern my decisions and how I lead.
Well, majority of Americans now say they're living paycheck to paycheck, so a lot of folks in the same boat.
Oh, in the same boat
as they try to figure out this economy. Yeah. Speaker,
lots of folks with no bank account who are in Congress who are trying. I mean, that was a shameful lack of follow-up.
I'm a man of modest means. I have no reported assets.
Yes, right? Except I do own a home. I had to have a bank account at one point.
Well, he could rent.
He has a home. Like, I think that was one part of the disclosure, but no bank account that was disclosed.
Well, it turns out, do we have a follow-up clip to this, or is it just a statement that he put out? Statement that Mike Johnson put out, that his checking account is a completely no interest bearing account, and therefore does not need to be disclosed according to the House ethics requirements. Now, for a guy who really wants to be an important, like a financial steward, I mean, really no interest?
Yeah.
I mean, checking accounts at low interest, but absolutely no interest, and you don't have a savings account.
Yeah. He has a mortgage. That's what I just wanted to clarify.
All the money comes in, and every month he makes a couple $100,000, right? As a congressman. What is it now? Up to about 200,000, 190 something. I would not be shocked if his wife did not work. And his money comes in and just stays in a checking account, no savings account.
Odd.
I mean, I get that you may not have much in your savings account, but not $200, not $300. You just hit the perfect number every month, and you're like, I'm going to leave it in this completely zero. I personally, I think there is some super weird situation going on.
Absolutely. I mean,
where he's like giving the money to his church.
Yes, of
and he gets
course,
an
hiding it
allowance
in
from
the
his church or something.
Yes, tax-free over there, and that would be in service of God, so it doesn't really matter. Again, like, he also did not anticipate being in this position. So if he had more time to mount a campaign for speakership, he might have done a little bit of kind of disclosure, or gone back and make it look a little bit less shady. But obviously, this is bizarre. There's no chance. There's no way.
Someone's saying that he's a gold bug, but no, if he was a gold bug, he'd have to report those assets as well.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it that there are checking accounts that they don't pay any interest, but the idea that you wouldn't also have a savings account with it, associated with it, when you're making $200,000 a year, I find that hard to believe. Maybe it's the case, but I also suspect that there's something else going on here. And I think even his dad, who was a fireman, probably had a savings account.